Hello there, my name is Grayman, and in today's video I'm going to teach you the prepositions of time. But before I start, I would like to remind you one thing that's very important. Do not forget to put on your mask. The mask, the face mask, doesn't go that way, it goes that way. If you are safe, you're not infected. If you're infected, go that way. Okay? Take care of yourself. And in today's video, as I said, I'm going to teach you the preposition of time. So what is a preposition? A preposition is a word that connects sentences, whether related to time or to place or to movement. So this is the preposition that has something to do with time. So if you remove the preposition from the sentences will be like disconnected, not connected. In order to glue them, to connect them, you need the preposition. The most common prepositions, and I'm going to look at them, are in, on, and at. So I'm going to look at these three, and I'll show you how to use them properly. And to do that, let's look at this example together. He was she or he or they or anything. This is just an example. She could be any person. She was born either in, on, or at. Choose one. Okay, choose one. What are you going to say? Are you going to say she was born in August? Pay attention to this. August, that's a month. And then 2017. And then we're going to add another thing here. Either in, on, or at. So what are you going to add here? Two things. One here and one goes there. And the choices that I'm going to give you are either on, in, or at. Put it here. It takes only one. Also here, in or on, in or at. So what are you going to do? For the first part here, she was born August 13, 2017. But this one, as if it is separate. Let's handle this one first. What are you going to do? This one you're going to add either on, in, or at. What is your guess? Okay, the right answer is this one, at 5 p.m. Now I'm going to, okay, that's the first answer. So for time, when it is a specific time, we use at. Okay, that's the first rule. Take this out. So we're going to end the sentence here. So I'm looking for this answer here. So this is the date. She was born on, in, or at August 13, 2017. So what's your guess? What's your answer? So if your answer is on, you're correct. Because this is a date. This is a date. Okay? Now I'm going to delete something from here. I'm going to delete this 13. So the answer is, the sentence is going to be, she was born dash August 2017. So what are you going to add here? On, in, or at? If your answer is in, then your answer is correct. Okay? Because here we're talking about months, August 2017. And if we delete this one, it's going to be, she was born, and then the year, dash. Choose one, on, in, or at. It's going to be, if that's your answer, then it is correct. Now, let's look at some more details. You know what a century is? A century is 100 years together. So that's a century. So we say the 20th century, the 19th century. Okay, for example, in the 20th century, there were two main wars in the 20th century. Okay, or we could say there were two main wars in the 20th century. In. For century here, we use in. What about decade? You know what a decade is? Decade, this is 100 years. Decades is 10 years. 10 years together. For example, the 60th, the 70th, okay, the 80th, that's called decades. My parents grew up in the 50th. So they were young people, they got married in the 50th. So we say they lived or they grew up in the 50th. And that means from 50 to 1959. They were very young in this decade. Okay, we say in the 50th. Also we say the years. If we say, for example, I was born in 1970. In fact, I was not born in 1970. I'm just giving you an example. Don't laugh at me. So I'm getting old now. So years, so we use this one. Okay, and then months. I was born in December. So I say I was born in December. I was born in December, and so on. I don't have enough space to write December. So I was born in December. And I brought this up to you here in 15 minutes. If, for example, I was trying to call somebody, he pick up the phone and say, hey, it seems that is very busy. That you're busy, you can't talk to me, I'll call you back. I'll call you back in 15 minutes. What does that mean? I call you back in 2 hours. I'll get back to you in half an hour. That means within this time. If I say I will call you back in 20 minutes, so within 20 minutes, not after 20 minutes. Within 20 minutes, I'll call you. That could be in 5 minutes, after 5 minutes, after 10 minutes, after 19 minutes, but not after 20 minutes. We say in 20 minutes or in 15 minutes. That's about in. Also, we're going to look at. At, we say at night, okay? And we say at noon. What is noon? What does it mean? Noon means 12. 12 midday. 12 midday is called noon. And how long is it? It's only 1 minute. So we say, I'll call you at noon. That means I'll call you at 12 o'clock. And the other 12, because we have a 12 midday and the other one is midnight. The midday is called noon and the midnight is called midnight. Also, when we say at midnight, we say midnight. We say at midnight. Okay. What about moment and exact hours? I'll see you tomorrow at 7 o'clock. At 7 o'clock or at 7:30. When you have the exact time, so we use at. Also for a moment to say at the moment. I've heard some people say in the moment, but I felt that is not correct. We say at the moment, okay? That's about at. What about the other parts of the day? Put a note here for me just to remember to talk about the parts of the day, because parts of it is night, noon, and what about morning? We say in the morning. What about afternoon? We say in the afternoon. How about evening? We say in the evening. So the parts of the day, we say in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. I'm repeating because I didn't write them down for you. And what about sunset and sunrise? We say at sunset and at sunrise. All right, let's move here to on. Okay, we talked about on when we talked about this example. But the rule is for the days of the week. It's very important to know how to say the days of the week correctly, and you should be able to spell them correctly as well. I'm going to test you in a minute. For days of the week, we say on. We say, for example, on Friday, okay, on Saturday, on Monday, and so on and so forth. What about dates? When we say dates, we're talking about, for example, we say June 20, 2020. So that's a date. If we remove the 20, that will be a month. If we remove both the June and the 20, that will be a year. So a date should have at least the day and the month. That would be a date. So in that case, we say on. We say on June 20th. Okay. And if there is holiday days, okay, for example, you have a Christmas Day. Some other people in different parts of the world, they have Eid Day, and they have a National Day, Independence Day. They all go with on. Okay? That's about this one. Now we have extra or more prepositions of time. And these are during, about, around, until, or till. If you say till or until, is the same thing. And then we say throughout. I'm going to add more exercises for you to have better understanding of these parts of the language, which is very important preposition of the day. My advice to you is to just keep reading, keep practice and listening, and keep practicing all the skills in order to perfect your English. For more English, just go to Learn English with Grayman. And if you like this video, give me a thumb up, and you can follow me or subscribe there. I will make sure that I'm going to leave you exercise just to make sure that you understand all this. Thank you very much. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.